Viewers, some things are just so simple. Some things are so simple that we don't think about it, and at the same time, we like to, not saying I'm gonna complicate something that can be figured out rather quickly. I see on different, social media sites or things of that nature, there seems to be some type of disagreement with relationship questions and issues of men getting along with women and women getting along with men, men not needing women, women not needing men, all kinds of foolishness like that. To me, which is foolishness because the thing that stops things from really, really taking place and moving forward is because there is no understanding. We don't understand each other. We don't understand how we move, and we don't understand how we operate. Okay? It's not that difficult to understand. So we negate ourselves to just looking at external stuff, like how much a person makes, how beautiful the person may be, where that person lives, where that person is from. And at the same time, we negate or we avoid the real root to the problem, why we don't get along or why we're not satisfied in our relationships. This is a relationship issue, right? And at the same time, it's a personal issue because it has something to do with the individual. Okay? It's real simple. If you're going to play basketball, right, just because you have a basketball in your hand, that does not make you a professional. I know you all can agree. If you pick up a basketball and just have it in your hand, that does not give you the right or the authority to say, I'm good enough to step on a professional platform. You're not good. Just because you hold the basketball in your hand and you portray to be a professional, that does not qualify you to play at the professional level. I'm pretty sure you all can agree with that notion. Now, in a relationship, it's the same matter. It's the same principles apply to everything in life. If you don't know, you don't qualify. So why, this person's not my type, that person's not my type. Really? You think that's the real issue why we have such difficulties in relationships today? No, let me tell you let me tell you what the problem is with relationship today. We don't have the skill set. You can have all the other things. You don't know how to operate in a relationship. Most of the time, the only thing you know how to do is focus on yourself. And you know how to ask someone to, quote unquote, make you happy. And if that person doesn't make you happy, that person's not for you. And this is a primary reason why we don't have sustaining, long-lasting, meaningful relationships. It's simple. You don't know how to be in one. Sure, you know how to go to school. You know how to make money. You know how to have your degrees or whatever it may be. You know how to have your own business. You know how to make income. You know how to generate. You know how to create a lifestyle, but you don't know how to create a life with someone else. Because when you come into the relationship, your primary goal is for someone to give you something. You're looking to receive. But in a relationship, you understand that the goal is a relationship is to be a giver, not a taker. So when you hear people talking about a person has to do this for them, a person has to do that for them, that person is a phony. That person is a user, that person is an abuser. So you want to definitely, I'm telling you, do not get in a relationship with somebody that's looking for you to do something for them primarily. Because it won't last long. It's been proven time after time, year after year. A person that comes into your life that's looking to take something from you, and instead of coming to plant something into you, the relationship won't last. It will soon pass. And if you go into the next relationship with the same mindset, you go into the next relationship with the same MO, you're going to get the exact same result Just like you like ice cream, right? You may like strawberry this week, you may like chocolate next week, but guess what? It's still ice cream. So we have to be mindful of what we're looking for when we go into relationships. Hey, you got to understand, people generally do not focus on the things what it takes to be in a relationship. They focus on themselves and what they say makes them happy. That's the problem. And they're not rooted in anything that's substantial. They're not rooted in the love of God. They're not rooted in being committed. They're not rooted into giving to one another. It's all about them. It's all about their happiness. And if it doesn't happen, you're the wrong one. So yeah, that's the issue. You don't have the skill set to be in a relationship. And we cannot put the onus on a person being smart in school or having a degree. That does not fill in the points or the blanks where a person does not know how to be a good person. It doesn't suffice, or it doesn't fill it up. It does not give them what they need to be a good person. It has to be something inside of them that says, hey, I want to be a good person. Hey, I don't know how to be a good person. I need help. So we can't let the amount of money determine if you're a good person or not. Because, hey, whether you have money or not, you're still going to be a good person or a bad person. But we can't get so caught up on the materialistic stuff of life to determine whether the person is right for you. Or you can't get caught on so much about how a person looks or how fine she is to determine if that person is right for you. Because guess what? Life is going to happen. Things are going to happen. And at the end of the day, life is going to show you exactly who and what you really are. Enough with the facades. When that rubber meets the road, life will pull back the veil and show you who you are and who the people that you think are for you and just how much they really mean to you and how much you really mean to them. So, folks, we don't have enough practice. We don't put in the time of effort to even teach each other on how to be in relationships. Only thing we focus on is getting the bag and being smart. And that is where we keep falling short because we don't have the principle and it's not that important. Based on my observations, we don't put a lot of effort into being a relationship type of person.